What's up, rock stars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for Power. This is Big Rich Town. Yeah, I just come from the forest parts. Okay, you guys, season 6, episode 11. These are the final 5 episodes, you guys, and I was like, it's gonna be some shit. I have a feeling that these next 5 episodes are gonna get on our fucking nerves and make us so mad and just be like Courtney. Cause see, I don't have many talks with Courtney. I have talks with Mona and Andy. Don't nobody fucking talk to Courtney, but Courtney, you gonna get on our nerves with this shit this week. I mean, these next 5 weeks, obviously, because I was just like, we got to sit here and watch a whole episode of Dre. That is asking too much of any fucking body. Okay, so I think the way the direction of the show is going to go, it looks like that they are going to concentrate on each character who is a suspect in killing Ghost, or that they're going to get their own episode or half of an episode, because they still have like 6 suspects left or whatever. But this episode was all about Dre, so let's get to it, shall we? All right, you guys, so the show opens with the devil himself singing to his daughter a gospel song of all things, okay? Children of the Lord. I was just like, oh, God. Is this supposed to make us feel some sort of way about Dre? Okay, that Dre is still a damn devil. Evil as evil can be, okay? But he's a family man right now. Got his girlfriend sitting over there, the baby mama. Remember, he gave the baby mama up last season. Remember, he was just like, I don't give a fuck about the baby mama. Just get me and my baby out, okay? So she's sitting over there, and I was just like, So I was scared for the girl the whole episode, really. But, she got a problem. Now, this is a rewounded. I start to realize that this is before all this shit happened with Ghost. So this is leading up to the shooting of Ghost. She has a problem with the fact that the baby had been snatched. Remember, Overly Dedicated had the baby for a minute, okay? But he got the baby back. Don't worry about it. She was like, let's get the hell up out of here. He was like, are you crazy? I'm about to own New York. You want me to move to London? And she was like, no, Vegas with her sister. He was like, what the fuck? I want to be dealing blackjack to some blue-haired women from Idaho? I don't think so. I'm about to be on the top of the world, girl. You gonna be here with me, okay? Of course, she just keep on saying, we need to go. There's nothing here for us. Okay, we got to get the hell up out of here. And he was just like, no, you going to be here with me and my baby. It's all good. Okay, she said, you want to live in Vegas? You want to die in New York? He said, ain't nobody dying and ain't nobody going nowhere. And I was like, girl, don't make him mad. Because I just said that he already ain't really see it for you like that. So while they sitting there talking, he sees on the news that Ghost has been chosen to be the running mate to this Walsh bitch, okay? His words. So he's like, what the fuck is going on, all right? He as far as he know, he done did what he was supposed to do. So he hightails it over to Overly Dedicated. Now, Overly Dedicated, what the fuck? Why are you even here? You ain't even supposed to be here. It's going to be a problem if they see you. He don't give a damn. Damn it, I went and planted the phone like you told me, and you were supposed to handle your part. Overly Dedicated was like, excuse me, remember you got me fired. So shit is taking longer than usual. I'm sorry. Well, Dre was just like, well, why you taking all this time? Ghost is about to be the running mate to the damn governor. Who, Tate? No, not Tate. The Walsh bitch. And he was like, you are kidding me. Go on and look it up. So he looks it up on his phone, and he was like, oh, don't worry about it. I'ma handle it. And Dre was just like, yeah, you better handle it because it's your fucking problem, okay? Bitch ass nigga. He walks out the door. Dre, remember, he's got to keep his team in order. He was supposed to be getting the drugs from Jason, but that fell apart. But he still got to keep them like, y'all just don't worry about it. It's still gonna happen. He got his boy OZ just got out the pen. Okay, they having a rah-rah good time, reminiscing and everything. And his team was like, why y'all doing all this shit? Can we get to this money? Like, what the fuck is going on here? While they talking, in bust the Serbians, okay? And everybody pulls their guns out. It's guns going both of which way. They was like, look, you want to die for your boy Dre? We ain't got no beef with you guys. We just want to get Dre. Okay, Dre was like, don't believe him. Okay, they will kill everybody up in here as soon as you put your gun down. Okay, but I believe the Serbians just wanted Dre. But anyway, we don't get to that because one of Dre's boys shoots one of the Serbians in the head. And next thing we know, it's an all-out shooting brawl. Okay, and everybody's getting shot as cops and robbers, all of that feel. And, OZ was like, damn, I missed this shit. He been in the pen all this time, so he ain't been in no shootout. Okay, oh, he missing enough for Dre to use him as a fucking shield when he get out there. I said, Dre, you ain't shit. Ain't never was shit. Ain't never gonna be shit. He uses OZ, puts him in front of him when he gets sprayed with bullets, okay? But in the time that he's doing that, OZ does save his life. However, he still gets shot in the shoulder, okay? So he's all, nostrils flaring. He's all in pain. He limp out the building while the shootout is still going on in there, and he runs off. Now, he's back at home. Now, girlfriend is like, what the fuck? You come home, you got a hole in your shoulder. Just like I told you, we need to get the hell up out of here, okay? Let's get to Flamingo Road. He's just like, don't start with that mess. And she was like, listen, I am going to pack up me and my baby, all our shit, and we going, ain't nobody taking my baby nowhere, okay? She was just like, well, then come along with us, all right? There's nothing here for you anymore, Dre. Look, that almost got you. If this bullet would have been over 12 more inches, it would have hit you in the heart. You would be dead, okay? We need to go start a new life in Las Vegas. So then he was thinking about it. He said, you right. And even when he said that, I was nervous for. I said, girl, you about to die. You in the way, okay? It was so out of his character because he turns on everybody. So the fact that he just so easily said, okay, you right, I was just like, Courtney, now you're not sticking with the regular character, the characteristics of this character. But anyway, he says, okay. Just that fast. Vegas of all people, nigga, y'all couldn't move to somewhere else. I mean, move to Atlanta, some shit. What the fuck you gonna do in Vegas? So she's like, good. Now we're gonna need some traveling money. Okay, can you get the money? You got that, right? He says, well, he thought he was gonna have the money, when this Jason thing was gonna happen, but now that got fucked up. So yeah, he ain't tight right now. She was just like, well, you know where you need to go. And he was just like, oh no, I'm not going there. Okay, I was like, well, where's there? Well, there is his mama, okay? And as if we didn't realize that she might be coming out of a church with her church hat and church clothes on. They got the church music playing and the church bell ringing in the background. I was like, overkill. But it's all the organ playing, and then she comes out and he runs up to her, but from behind, so she doesn't know it's her son. And she's like, I don't have anything on me, I'm sorry. And then he was just like, no, mama, it's me, And then we get the whole story, the mama, where you been? You could have been something, okay? But you went in jail, and then when you got out, you didn't call me. I know, mama, I know, I made a mistake. I'm sorry, you could have been something. You could have gone to college, had a scholarship, all of this, okay? Mama is disappointed in Dre. He says, well, I know, mama, that's why, I'm coming here because I'm trying to get a new life, I'm trying to, me and my girl, we want to move to Vegas, and yada, yada, yada. Mama ain't trying to hear it, He say he got a daughter. He's trying to make a better life for her. She's, oh, so you got a daughter now, huh? Baby, don't think that I'm a fall for it. I might have been a fool once, but I won't be a fool twice. Don't think you're going to come up here and play me like this, okay? You not never getting nothing out of me again. So that doesn't quite work out the way that he wants. So next thing we see, he's at Tasha's daycare. Ain't it supposed to be some fucking kids running around here or something? Tasha was like, do you see any damn kids around here? The shit got fucked up. What are you doing here? What do you want? He was just like, look, I know some shit on your man, your son. The feds want to talk to him, unless you want me to go and tell on him, blow the shit up. Then you need to give me $50,000. She was like, do it look like I got $50,000 around here? Well, you know what? You good for it. Call your damn son. Okay, that nigga is real handy. He can come up with it, I'm sure. I need to talk to him. Okay, this is $50,000 to keep his mouth shut. So she contacts Tariq and he meets with Tariq. All right, Tariq coming with his backpack, and he gives him $10,000. Jerry was like, no, I know I gave you at least $20,000 worth of drugs. And Tariq was like, fuck, you wanted the shit like yesterday. Okay, I need some time. I'll give you the money. I'm good for it. I'll give it to you on Friday with a bonus if you can get me a gun. All right. Dre was like, what the fuck, I need to give you a gun so we can both get caught and go to jail? I don't think so. Like, I'm not getting, I'm not going to get caught, but can you get the gun for me or not? Okay, who you going to kill? Don't worry about it. I need it for protection. Okay, now you going to get this gun for me or not? Dre says, well, you know what the price is. If you want me to get this gun for you, then you need to put me in contact with your daddy. And he was like, nah, my daddy and we don't fuck with each other right now. Like that. He was like, I don't give a damn about y'all little family problems, okay, but I need to talk to Ghost. So that's when we saw in the last episode when Dre shows up at Truth with Tariq. And remember, he had the conversation with Ghost, and Ghost was all feeling himself and saying how much of a disappointment that Andre was, and he called him a bitch ass nigga and all of this, and Andre was telling him he need this fucking money. Ghost was just like, okay, I'll get you the money, okay, but I don't have it right here. Just go on, and I'm gonna get the money, and I'm gonna, as usual, I'm saving your black ass, you sorry, and all of this. Andre was just like, whatever, Ghost. Okay, just give me my fucking money. If that wasn't enough, now he already trying to get $250,000 from Ghost. He goes over down to Councilman Tate's office. I guess he was just like, fuck, I'm gonna make good on all the Ghost enemies around here. So he goes to Councilman Tate, and Councilman Tate was just like, yeah, I don't have time right now. And Andre tells him, well, I might have some news for you. Looks like the feds are after Tariq, okay, Ghost's son, because they think that he's involved in the murder of a dirty cop, Raymond Jones, or whatever his name is. Okay, now Councilman Tate is interested. Oh, really? Yep, and because I gave you that information, I need you to give me some IDs and, give me a clean plate so I can get the hell up out of here. That when Dre left from him, he calls his girl, and he was just like, yeah, he went and talked to Councilman Tate, and he talked to some people, and looked like everything is falling into place. They about to get their IDs. They about to get their plates, They about to get the hell out of Dodge. Okay, baby, I'm going to be home. I'll see you in a little bit. He feeling pretty good. And then we see him get arrested. Again, what we saw last episode. Okay, and this is when they all swarm in and they get him. And he is now in jail. Now, also remember who was arrested was 2-Bit and Spank. Okay, and extremely annoying. She's in there, she's talking to him. Everything is like this. And it's like, she has the worst accent. Like, where did you get this from? I know she doesn't sound like that normally. But anyway, she's trying to talk to 2-Bit. 2-Bit is woke. Okay, you ain't fixing to hem him up, damn it. Where's my fucking lawyer? Now, Spank is a little bit, we look like we might be able to get somewhere with Spank. Spank is not quite as strong as 2-Bit. Okay, and at some point, Spank tells her that they need to look into the murder of Pancho, okay, because now they're trying to get some information on Tommy Egan. And of course, she done made it seem like Tommy Egan has just been so horrible to them, he gonna leave your ass in here to die, yada, 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 so that's why Spank broke. So when Spank and 2-Bit meet back each other up in general population, Spank is trying to convince him that Tommy is the one that put him in jail, and 2-Bit was like, well, why would Tommy blow up his own organization? Well, who else would fucking know about the damn warehouse? 2-Bit thinks about it. He says, who would know is that fucking Dre. Okay, the nigga with the damn thing on his ankle. Spank hadn't thought about that. Okay, so they go back to their cell. They just kind of sitting around holding, waiting to see what's going to be next. They get called for a transfer. Both of them. They get their orange jumpsuits. They get processed in or whatnot. 2-Bit is slowly chiseling away. He ain't built for this. This ain't, he ain't never want to be in this orange jumpsuit. 2-Bit was like, just calm down. This is just all a part of the process. They just really trying to get to us. It ain't nothing. But then he gets a phone. Okay, and 2-Bit was like, and Spank was like, well, who is that? And that's when we saw, remember in the last episode, it explains this phone call from Ghost. Okay, Ghost was just like, hey, nigga, you remember me? You still got my watch? And 2-Bit was like, what the fuck you want? And Ghost was like, I got a job for you. Your day one is gonna be in there later on this evening, and when he get there, you need to make sure that you handle it. Okay, and if you do, I'm gonna take care of you. And he said, well, I'm gonna be in here for a long time. He says, okay, well, then I'll take care of your family. And then 2-Bit, looking out for Spank, says, what about my boy's family too? He says, if you guys can get this done, I'll look out for both of y'all family. Okay, now 2-Bit, he hoard to the hoard, okay, making sure that he take care of his boy, looking out for 2-Bit. Child, 2-Bit, we gonna talk about him a little later. I'm sorry, Spank. So now it seems that Francis and Foxwood, oh yes, that is their names, 2-Bit and Spank, respectively, they are now tasked with the job of killing Andre. Now, Dre, he knows he has enemies everywhere. Okay, so he's already on it when he's in jail. He sees 2-Bit, he sees Spank. He knows that that's going to be an issue. It looks like he's about to try to start some sort of ruckus, but then he gets called when they're all in general population. I think they were eating. He gets called, and when he's walking out, he's just sort of like, fuck y'all. And they were, Spank tells him that this was going to be his last day alive. Okay. So when he gets pulled away from general population, this is when we see him have the conversation with Extremely Annoying. Remember when she's trying to coerce him, or actually she does coerce him into saying that he saw Ghost kill Terry Silva, and that he would say that on the stand as long as it gets him out of there and get him out there right then. Now, what didn't make sense about that whole scene is that the judge was already up to here with Extremely Annoying and her boss, okay, Big Boss Rosenblatt. So why the fuck do you think that the judge all of a sudden is going to listen to this cockamamie story about Andre knowing about Terry Silva? So, you know, it was like some bullshit there. But anyway, she's going to go get the judge. He's going to get out that evening. And that's when Francis and Fox would actually see him walking out. Two-Bit was just like, anybody that walks out that soon must have snitched. All right. But yeah, as of now, Andre is a free man. So the police, they're driving him, the FBI, I'm sorry, they're driving him to the safe house. He's in the back seat. He says he has to piss. Okay. They was just like, we can't stop. You know, we got to get you to the safe house. We're responsible for you. Well, I can pee in this backseat. I'd have been like, well, then pee in that motherfucker in. Okay, we got detail. I had somebody come clean this shit out. You not getting out this car. But of course, they stupid. These are stupid FBI agents, obviously. They pull over so he can go pee. All right, so him and the big old Brutus guy get out the car. And Andre was like, man, they don't pay you enough to watch me piss. Okay, I'm going to just be right over there. He was like, go on and fucking pee. And of course, he goes over there to pee and then very easily just runs away. The guy was like, hey. I said, hey. What the hell? Child, let Andre run away. And next thing we know, we see him breaking into his mama house. Okay, mama done still got the key hidden outside underneath some rock or some shit. Okay, now Andre been gone all these years, but the key's still there. He get in the house. He going rummaging through her jewelry and shit. And then mama comes. She said, I knew your motherfucking ass was coming back. She got the gun trained on him, okay? I knew that once I saw you that it was bad news. You know, then he goes on, mama, you always said that I was no good. You always called me a devil. You never said, you know, it was the whole mama, this is your fault that I'm so evil story. So then I was just like, oh, you know, cry me a river, play the... I was just like, oh, Lord, don't nobody want to hear this shit, okay? Mama got the gun on him, but all of a sudden he get the gun from her. He was like, you know what? I got a daughter and her name is Heaven, and that's a place that neither you or I are going to ever go, okay? Because I thought he was about to blow his mama head off. I said, you're not about to kill your mama now. I know the mama's a bitch and everything, but don't kill your mama now. That might be some shit you might not be able to live with, even though it turns out it ain't going to matter. But, he tell the mama, you know, he kept his daughter away purposely so she would never have to deal with her old crazy funky ass. And instead of blowing the mama head off, he just dropped the gun and he walk on out. You know, mama's all upset. And then when he go outside, child, why did the girlfriend out there in the car? Now I said, now when did he hook up with the girlfriend? He was just running from the FBI. But all of a sudden he in the car with the girlfriend. Child, I was just like, Courtney, girl, I guess you said the best way we could do it. That's all that is, huh? So yeah, he in the car with the girl. And now, you know, desperate times call for desperate measures. He go back to Councilman Tate. Councilman Tate got a job for him. Said, listen, you need some money. Okay, I got $100,000 for you if you go and kill James St. Patrick. But the shit got to be done today. All right. And Dre was like, oh, okay, I can do that. I can do that. He tried to take the money. He says, no, half now, half later. And he was like, oh, no, let me tell you something now. I'm your boy. You want me to do this? You know, I can do this for you. And Councilman Tate was just like, nigga, you ought to be in politics. You was so good with that lean in. But you know what? We all know that your fucking word is not bond. So you get this $50,000. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go on and give you the $100,000. You know why? Because I got insurance. Because I know that this new name, all this new clean new slate that I give you, I'm gonna have all the information on you. I'm gonna know where you are, what you're doing, and everything. Okay, so I ain't gotta worry about it. I'm sure you good for it. Take this $100,000. All right. Stupid. Ain't nobody giving up no $100,000. Not to a nigga like Dre. And even though Councilman Tate don't really know him like that, you still, we not doing that. Oh, I'm running late, you guys. So yeah, go on and kill him for this $100,000. And Andre said, you ain't said nothing but a word because I'd have killed his ass for free. But I'm gonna take this 100 G's and I'm out of here. So now he has the money. Okay, gets in the car. The girl is excited, like, okay, this is a perfect for us to get a fresh new start in Vegas. They about to get on the road. And he was like, no, I gotta do this. I gotta do what, Tate want me to do. And she was like, why? He was like, because he gave me this money and he knows who we are. And she was just like, and if he tells on us, he's gonna be giving up his own self. Okay, so he's not gonna do that. He just made you feel like that. Let's get the fuck on. We got this money. Let's go. Let's make our fresh start. Let's get the fuck out. Okay, you right, baby. You right. I said, oh girl, you about to die. I can't tell you how many times I thought he was gonna kill this girl. So he's like about to go, and then he is just like, nope, I gotta go do it. She was just like, where are you going? I gotta go do this. I gotta go take it. Why are you turning around? No, we gotta get the fuck up out of here. Why are you going? Where are you going? Well, we know where he's going. He goes to Truth. And this is when we see him pull up at Truth, get out of the car, walk into the building. But right when he's about to go shoot James, obviously there's a pow. And he stops like, oh my God. Okay. And then he turns around and runs out the building. And then there go Extremely Annoying. She out there. He bust that bitch right. That shit was so funny. I was like, out of all of the scenes, I am so happy that somebody hit Extremely Annoying, even if it was Dre's ass. But he gets in the car and he looking all frantic, and she was just like, what just happened? And he was just like, will you shut up? What just happened? Why couldn't we leave? What was so fucking important that you had to go and do this? She's all fussing at him. He was like, we are leaving right now. Stop fussing at me. Okay. So we finally getting on the road, even though sis done told him 100 times that we need to get the hell on, okay? They stop at the gas station, all right? And he's just a man of leisure, okay? Just walking through there, getting his Pringles or whatever the fuck, getting his Powerade. He get a little stuffed animal for the baby. I think if you don't get your monkey ass out there in that car so you can get the fuck on. He gets up to the front and he said $45 on pump 13 or whatever. And then on the news, he sees that James St. Patrick has been killed, has been found dead in his nightclub. So now he's feeling real good, right? Okay. He go out to his car and, she's smiling at him, even though she was just fussing at him just 4 minutes earlier. Okay, now she's smiling at him. There go my baby. We fixing to go to Vegas. We fixing to make it happen. We gonna be on Flamingo Road. We gonna be on the strip in downtown. And then here come the police. Woo woo! Yep, we not doing none of that because Drake gets arrested once again. And of course, he's looking so sorry that his baby gotta watch him, So again, he's processed in fingerprints, bend over, spread your ass, orange jumpsuit. Okay, then he gets a visitor. And it is his girlfriend and the baby and his mama. And child, the girlfriend told us, like, I had to call somebody. I didn't have no choice. Now, all of the people, this is who we got left to call. You really ain't got nobody, okay? But mama walk in there, she just all like, oh, yes, your daughter is lovely. I will take care of her. I will make sure that I take care of her. Drea's just looking like, well, mama, I need you to get me out of here because the longer I stay in here, I'm as good as dead. And the mama was just like, I really just don't want to see you in here, but this is probably the best place for you. I said, oh, mama, you don't know her. Or maybe the mama do know. Okay. But don't you worry, because I got your beautiful girl here, your beautiful baby girl, and I'm going to make sure that, she's raised the right way. Okay. The Christian way. Okay. Come say bye to your baby. Bye to your daddy, baby. And the girl says, bye, daddy. I said, oh. That did kind of tug at a bitch heart, y'all. But I'm hoard. I am hoard. He was just like, I'm sorry, baby. Daddy made some mistakes, but I'm going to make it up to you, and I'm going to get out of here. We're going to spend all this time together. Regular penitentiary talk. And then they walk away. That's the last time Dre going to see his baby and baby mama and mama, because he gets his ass down there in general population. Of course, Tubin and Spank are there, okay, Francis and Foxwood, and they see him like, damn it, Christmas thing came early. They got a second chance at getting at this motherfucker. And he sees him, he knows that it's about to go down, so he starts a big ruckus, starts a fight, and the guard was like, that's a week in the hole, okay? I don't know what he gonna do after a week, but at least that give him 7 more days, right? So he get down in the hole, and he just sitting there contemplating life, I guess. And then next thing you know, we start seeing some wet towels coming into the slot where they give the food. Okay, wet towels dropping down, and Dre was like, what's this? And then he sees this Foxwood, okay, that would be Spank. And he was just like, oh, nigga, you about to be burnt to a crisp. Okay, I said, oh, that shit is soaked with gasoline and they about to burn his ass up in there. It's both Francis and Foxwood, 2-Bit and Spank. And yes, they doing it as a favor to Ghost. He says, you know what? Ghost is already dead. You guys ain't got to do this. Like, don't do this. Like, we grew up together like we boys. And they was like, yeah, BG was our boy too. And look what you did to him. Okay? Yeah, nigga, you about to get burnt up. They throw the damn towels in there, throw the damn lighter in there, and Po Dre gets burned alive. And unlike what happened to 50 Cent, what was his character? I can't even think of it. I can't think of his name. But unlike what happened to him, Dre is dead. Okay? We see that nigga get engulfed. I was just like, oh. I mean, I guess I did want Dre to get killed, and he definitely had to get killed, but I thought he was going to go down in a spray of bullets. But I guess fire, you know, ooh, that sounds so painful. Such a painful way to die. But yeah, Dre dead. Okay? And they go back to their respective cells. At least we think so. 2-Bit gets up when they have a little break time, you know, and their cells open. He go over there to walk over there and talk to Spank, and Spank ain't there. He asks the guard, like, where's Spank at? Okay, and he says, oh, he got processed out earlier. I said, oh, Spank, you ain't one of these niggas, are you? And turns out that is what Spank is, okay? Foxwood is a snitch. He's in there. He's signing the paperwork for Extremely Annoying, okay? And he's all like, what's going to happen to 2-Bit? And she was just like, well, he'll write out his time in here, okay? Unless he decides to tell. And he's like, oh, he's not going to tell because he's a real OG. Okay. And she was like, well, what does that say about you? And he says, well, that says I'm a free man. And he's just sitting there. And then the next thing we know, we see Angie's sister walk in and talking to Extremely Annoying, you know, on the outside. But he just watches them and then they walk into another room and then it cuts off. And I was just like, if the next episode is about Angie's sister, the whole episode, y'all, I don't know how we gonna do it. Please don't let it be about her. Anybody but her. But what did you guys think about that episode? Not at the caliber of what we used to. It's so sensational and so many things didn't make sense or just was stupid. I shouldn't say made sense. It was nothing difficult in the show, but whatever, you guys. I'm just like, ugh. So anyway, FOMO episodes, y'all. All right, Rockstars, let me get off of here. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Rockstars. Bye.